Hello everybody and welcome back to the World of Warcraft. This is episode number 6 in our War Within series. And we are starting this episode here in Ungoro Crater. We got a bunch of quests we need to work on still in this zone today. In the last episode we got started on it. We did a handful of quests, but we still got a lot to do. We are currently 1 out of 3 chapters deep in Ungoro Crater. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Hope everyone's having a good day. It's been a few days since I've played this character, so I might be a little bit rusty. Let's see. Let's take a look here. So we got some Ravasaur pheromone glands we need to grab. In the southeast, we got to finish off this green power crystal quest. And then we got a couple quests to do in the Fire Plume Ridge in the center here of the zone. And then, pretty much every corner of the zone we have a quest to do. So I guess, let's go start down here in the southeast. I changed my mind. Let's go finish up this crystal quest. I'm tired of looking at it. I've been having a really good time on the War Within, guys. Just a really, really good time. In fact, so much so that I had to start my own character that I would play offline. And so I started up a paladin. And it's been fun. It's been a blast. I'm higher than this character already after just sinking a couple days into it. But it made me realize that I just really like paladins. Pretty much in every version of this game, I enjoy the paladin. Oh, here's a quest right here. Let's see what this is. Crate of foodstuffs. You find what appears to be a crate of food left behind when this camp was abandoned. On the outside of the crate, you can make out a stamp that says Property of Martial Expeditions. Perhaps you might find someone who could use this. Our inventory's full, so we can't grab it. Still dealing with this issue. This is soulbound. We can get rid of these. Someone also mentioned to us that we have a mount that has a vendor on it. And to stop deleting stuff out of our bags, which I just did. I'm just gonna... I think... Should we auction the cloth or should we just sell it? Also, someone said that there was a mount in here that actually had the auction house on it. I want to check that out. Services, mounts. I don't know what mount it would be. I have no idea which one that would be. This one kind of looks like it might. No. It does not. I have no idea. Is this an owl? I need this in my life. Owls are my favorite animal. Yeah, I have no idea. But if someone knows what mount has the auction house on it, I'd be game to buy it. From what I remember, I thought it was the dinosaur that was like super expensive. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So let's stop deleting things out of our bags. Let's just vendor them. I need to remember to do that. All right, let's go back to looking for these crystals. Haven't seen any more. Let's switch our flight style. I think it's better for these zones anyway. Oh. Wait, did we already do it? I don't know if we completed it or not. Yeah, looks like we did. Sweet. Uno más. Here it is right here. I don't know if it's because we're reading all of the quests and we're questing kind of in a, I feel like kind of an unorthodox way than like the meta is, but the leveling processes actually seemed longer than I thought it was. To be completely honest with you, I thought it was going to be much faster than this. It's actually pretty good pace. Like, it's not super fast, but it's not super slow either. Like, it's pretty decent. Like, you still, it's at a fast enough speed that you can like still like see the content. Well, we gotta kill this guy. We might as well just take care of him. Like, yeah, because I feel like we're gonna be able to do quite a few zones. Like, if we wanted to stay in Azeroth, we could for quite some time. I still haven't decided if we want to continue in Azeroth or if we should go to the Burning Crusade to start working towards the achievements over there. But you guys will have to let me know what you guys want to see, because ultimately I'm doing this for you guys. It would be cool to knock out some achievements, but if you guys aren't interested in seeing TBC stuff, I'm not gonna put you guys through that. So just let me know. Ugh, it's so hot. I was exploring this area when all of a sudden the heat just became unbearable. I must be suffering from heat exhaustion. Please help me get back to my friend Spraggle at Marshall's stand. I think I'm well enough to follow you there. I'm feeling a little out of it, so you can slap me if I'm feeling woozy. If I do happen to faint again, just splash some water on me from Spraggle's canteen. That should work, I hope. This looks like an escort quest, but we can do it. Might as well. We're gonna have to probably spray this guy a bunch. Do we follow him, or does he just follow us? Looks like he just follows us. Oh, we need to spray him. We're getting interrupted. I think he's gonna pass out. I think we're gonna miss him. Did we fail? Oh no. He just falls asleep. If he falls asleep, it's all good. You can still wake him back up. Looks like we just have to go down here. Oh, do we just have to? Oh, so we just have to slap him. That's all we have to do. But pouring water on him looks like it works too. Wake up. Come on, Ringo. And you're gonna pass out underneath the corpse of the dinosaur. So I can't click. Okay, no, never mind. He's right here. I thought he was underneath the corpse. I was gonna say we can't hit you if you do that. This is... We wear a plate, so that's not going to actually be an upgrade for us. Never mind. Dude, you can't even walk like 5 feet without this guy. And he's so hard to see in this terrain. Come on, guy. Okay, we've made it, Ringo, right? This is where you need to be? Cool. Alright, before we turn in, let's, you know how we roll. Let's go do these other quests first. And we're looking for Ravasaur pheromone glands. And I'm not entirely sure what we have to do here. Obtain 2 Ravasaur pheromone glands. Do we just have to kill the Ravasaurs? Let's kill a few and see what happens. But anyway, what I was saying earlier was that I've decided I really like paladins. And then I also have been playing a little bit of Sod, believe it or not. I started up a paladin on Sod, and oh my god, is that fun? Like, I feel like I've kind of been sleeping on Sod, guys. I don't know, like I'm not the biggest. I was never really the biggest Sod fan. Like I played Phase 1, and I got a priest to level 25. I did some raiding. I was in like a pretty solid raiding guild. I mean, it was Phase 1, so it wasn't like that serious, but like it was a pretty good guild. And we kind of had Black Fathom Deeps on farm, had multiple raid groups clearing it within like a pretty like early amount of time. Like it was pretty fast that we had it down, and I got like all the gear I needed out of there. Like, and my priest was pretty set. And then I just got bored. I don't know what happened. Like Phase 2 came about, and I don't think I liked the fact that I was restricted in leveling. Because I took a break until Phase 2. I said I was going to take a break until Phase 2, and I never came back. And then by the time Phase 2 was out, I was like already kind of felt like I was behind the curve, and I just gave up. And I never came back. I also didn't like the whole rune system. I thought that it was very annoying how you had to like actually go find the runes and just to be able to use your spells. I thought that was kind of dumb. It kind of broke the whole. I don't know. There's just something about it that just I couldn't get immersed. I couldn't enjoy my time. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I just killed a bunch of these things and I don't think any of it dropped. Do we have to use an item or something? I'm actually surprised he has not come for you yet, but all is well, for I have a final plan that will bring the monster to us. Being the dominant male gives Loricorier rights to breed with any female he chooses, and he chooses many of them. You'll find many Ravasaur eggs to the west of here. Get close to them, and you should be able to provoke an attack by his mates. So we're looking for dinosaur eggs. Okay. On that note. Oh, here we go. I don't know what I just did. I don't see any eggs. But somehow we provoked it. Got one. I don't know what these are. Lasher seeds. Apparently we need them for quest 2. Yeah, I have no idea what I did to provoke the Ravasaur. I don't know how we're going to do that again. Oh no, I think I did it too early. This guy's kind of fast. There we go. Okay. Well, let's go down here, I guess. We'll keep looking for him. Not really sure. Okay, here's the eggs right here. I don't know if these must be the ones we already stepped on. Yeah, must be. Okay, let's keep looking for more. Here's some. Also need to put our battle shot back up. Okay. Now what? Now we need blue power crystal? Jesus. How many of these do we need? That is insane. Okay, let's see if we can sell anything. I think I'm just going to get rid of these greens, guys. I think that it's taking way too much space. At least a couple of them. Let's just get rid of those. Let's get rid of the sword. Get rid of raptor flesh. At least that gives us a few more slots. It's better.
Well, friend of the Grummles.
All right. Blue power crystals. See a couple over here, it looks like. One more. Alright, cool. Let's see. We have one more quest to do. And then we can do a big turn-in. This is very slow to fly like this, so I'm going to switch back to our dragon riding. Enormous dinosaur talon. Is it this guy? Nope. Obtain an enormous dinosaur talon. One of the things I hate the most about digging is the fact that half the time all you find is dirt. That's why I've been spending most of my time out here tinkering instead of digging. Let me show you what I've invented. The Fossil Finder 3000. I just put the finishing touches on it. If it works properly, it should find the largest fossils in the area. I know. Sweet, huh? Test it out and see if you can find some ridiculously big dinosaur bones. Okay, so that's probably meaning that we have to land. Let's see if we can use this. Large fossil to the southwest of here. Let's hit it again. Large fossil this way. So I like point. It is beeping loudly. North of here. You are very close. Southeast. It's gotta be like right here. Dig here. Okay, yeah, we found it. No way. Alright, cool. Let's turn the one in up here first.
Time is money, friend.
Have you found anything? Did it work?
Glad I
What
could
an
help.
interesting femur you've brought here. But why is it all sharp and curvy? Wait a minute. That thing's a talon? A dinosaur with a talon that size would have been, well, really big, that's for sure. Is this the only fossil that you found here?
Keep it real.
Hey, wait a minute. This bone has a pickaxe mark on it. These aren't yours, are they? No? I recognize this mark. This must be that blasted dwarf. Gah. Let me step back for a minute and explain. There's another archaeologist south of here named Durin Direshovel. He practices a reckless devil-may-care brand of archaeology that offends even me. A priceless fossil ruined by sloppy pickwork. This is the last straw. Durin. Sourmouse, go put an end to Direshovel and his negligent excavation.
Hurry back.
Okay. Looks like he's south. I can always tell when I'm tired because I start to struggle with reading. Also, it doesn't help I'm also not wearing my glasses, which probably could contribute. All right, here he is, Durin Direshovel. Yeah, there's when you can dragon ride like this, it makes you realize how much traveling there really is in this game.
Talk to me.
Is the deed done? Did you manage to salvage his notes?
Glad
I knew
could
it.
help.
Darren has been digging around here, and he's been excavating what could be the archaeological find of the century. Now I just have to find out where he's stashing the bones. Thanks, Sourmouse. You've been a great help.
Hurry back.
Durin's research touched on one area that intrigues me. A potential link between the Titans and the dinosaurs. JD Colley back at camp is always talking about Titan this and Crystal that. Maybe she'd be interested. Before you report to her, you might want to check out the crystal pylon not far from here. It's just up in the cliffs, to the west of here. It's got crystals on it, and it's always seemed to me like it might have something to do with the Titans.
Keep it real.
This seems like it's probably a chapter. Examine the pylon. The pylon seems to be transmitting data somewhere. A closer inspection of the pylon leads you to find a small table containing red, blue, and green crystals arranging in what seems like a specific formation. A large red circle of crystals is flanked on either side by a smaller circle of blue crystals and another of green crystals. You carefully take note of what you see, knowing that someone may be very interested in hearing about what you found. Okay, so it looks like we're headed back to Marshall's stand. So I guess we'll mosey on that way. Ton of quests to turn in right now.
Well, spit it out. Hurry's back.
Hello.
Hey there. Have a good one.
At last, Blaze Runner is dispatched. Thanks, Sourmouse. He was driving me batty. This is a pretty nice chess piece, actually.
See you around. Safe travels.
Oh, wow. It's some really old food. Hey, whole Anye? Take a look at this. Whole Anye? Take a look at this. This Kul Tiran brought us those old rations that we abandoned. No, not from Marshall's Refuge, from the old base camp. Willadin turns back towards you. I'm not sure I want you to peek inside. I'll just give it to Nolan, I guess. He'll know what to do with it.
See you later.
How are you?
If you're here to help, then maybe you can help us with a lurking threat. To the south lies the Slithering Scar, a quivering silhouetted outpost in the middle of the jungle. You can't miss it. One of my scouts reports that the silhouetted are harboring a young colossus in their large central underground chamber, and once it is fully grown, they plan to unleash it upon Ongoro. This must not be allowed to pass, Sourmouse. Find the colossal and kill it.
Safe travels.
Time is money, friend.
Hey, bub. Interested in making an extra dime? I've got it on good authority that some interested parties are paying big money for silhouetted legs. Yes, you heard me right. Silhouetted legs. Apparently, these things are delicious if you cook them right. They're like underground lobsters, and they live just south of here. Thing is, I'll need a good amount of them to pay for my overhead. Think you could get me 8 dozen or so? Obtain 96 silhouetted legs. Jeez. It's a lot of legs, sir.
Interesting. Very good.
A pylon to the west and a relationship between titans and dinosaurs? This is a lot to take in, Sourmouse.
You have a great day now.
I just know I'm onto something here.
Off and away.
Now I will continue my experiments. Thank you, Sourmouse.
Very well then.
Alright, let's head east. Turn these other 2 in. Should get a level here to 27. Be careful, Sourmouse. Getting close to any nest of eggs surely will provoke the mothers. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, fine specimen, Sourmouse. The 2 pieces you found should be perfect for baiting Lore Quarry into the open. I cannot wait to see the outcome of your fight with the monster. He is a massive thing with claws as sharp as the finest blades. You will look into his eyes and you will know death. I don't want to do that. Oh no, I didn't read that one.
Ancestors watch over.
The bait for Lore Quarry. This will be the most difficult part because there is some complexity to the plan. Continue following the river to the north and look for a bend in the river. It was here I saw Lore Quarry's last. You will know you are in the right area because of all the bones from massive creatures that once wandered nearby. Take the meat you recovered and place it there, then rub this mixture I created on the meat. If both lures mingle together do not bring Lore Quarry to you, then I know nothing else that will.
I got a bad feeling.
Have you obtained the seeds yet?
You
Got
wouldn't
'em right
want
here?
to see me when I'm angry.
Yes, the seeds will do nicely. You have the gratitude. of the Cenarian Circle, Sourmouse.
Let the light of the new moon guide you.
If this Moon Warden is the Night Elf Druid who indoctrinated me into the Cenarian Circle. He has set up camp north of here, near the cliffs of the crater's easternmost edge. Follow the flow of the Bloodpetal seeds and I'll wager you'll find him nearby. My studies are limited only to seeds in other regions, but he pursues more advanced matters. If you are curious to learn more about Ungoro's flora, you should speak with him now.
Keep your chin up, eh?
Okay, so south and northeast. I guess we'll start northeast. Still 1 out of 3, so we haven't completed another chapter yet. Ah, did Garl send you? How are his studies coming? I find that he can be a bit slow at times, but he's truly a force to be reckoned with when he takes the form of the bear. Now, we have more pressing matters to attend to. You're already familiar with the first phase of the Bloodpetal's life cycle, the waterborne seed. The next phase, however, is not so docile, the pack of juveniles. When Bloodpetals hatch, they quickly form gangs and travel together, offsetting their weakness with overwhelming numbers. These packs of young lashers normally keep to themselves, but upset one of them and you've upset them all. For our safety and the safety of others, dispose of them. They roam close by to the west and the north. These guys, I would imagine. Oh wow, so you have to take out a whole pack of them for it to count towards 1. Or if we can just spam Whirlwind. Seems like we can. They don't do a ton of damage. Okay. That's 4 out of 6. Okay, sweet. And what else? For Corwy's head. So we have to do something with the meat here. I think these are probably the bones. We only get one of these. It looks like it's actually over here. Flat Ungoro rock. Is it this? Here he comes, right here. We had to put the meat on the rock and then pour some preservative or something on it. Pheromones or something. Okay. It's the other pylon. Huh. It's actually not where we need to go, though. Oh, it's down here. Look how strangely the plant life reacts to the blood petals in the roiling gardens to the north. The trees are enveloped with more flowers and vines than usual. Large, sporous blossoms project themselves from the ground where they once did not. The land is speaking to us, Kul Tiran. The blood petals are destroying the balance. As my final task, I ask you to visit the swarming adult blood petals and prune their numbers. Okay, swarming adult blood petals. These guys. Gotta kill 11 of them. Let's do it. Five out of 11. Charge this guy. We'll heroic leap over here. Maybe. And then we'll grab this one. I always hate it when we miss the execute. It's just always a little too slow on that. See? Like I was that time. This little guy, even one of them? Yeah, it is. Oh no, are we gonna die? Oh, okay. Thank God for impending victory. Okay, that was it. Let's go back and turn these in. High up in the cliffs above me, there is a large crystal pylon. Who placed it there? I cannot say, nor can I determine any reason that it would be built in such a strange place. Maybe you can make more of it than I can. I personally don't care what it does, so you needn't report back to me, but perhaps one of the scholars in Marshall Stand might be interested in what you discover. Okay, examine the pylon. The pylon seems to be transmitting data somewhere. A closer inspection of the pylon leads you to find a small table containing yellow, red. Okay, we have already read this. Already read it. Before we go, I just remembered that we have gear that we need to equip. So let's take a look at that. We got bracers. We got a chest piece. I would say even a cloak. That's nice. That's solid. Okay. I think that's it though. Yeah, I think that's it. We also have talents we need to take. So, definitely taking Rampage. 100%. Shockwave would be kind of sweet. Spell Reflection. Let loose. So, Rallying Cry. Let's loose a Rallying Cry, granting all party or raid members within 40 yards 10% temporary and maximum health for 10 seconds. I think I'm gonna take Shockwave. I don't know if that's really like the best choice, but it's gonna be fun to use. I think Shockwave is a pretty fun spell. And then what else did we get? Rampage, which, if I remember correctly, is like in our rotation. Oh, they already put it on our bar for us. How generous. Let's see. So Rampage enrages you and unleashes a series of 4 brutal strikes for a total of 868 physical damage. It's an instant cast. Doesn't look like there's a cooldown on it. Well, maybe there is. There's something. Let's take a look. Let's go test it out. Let's test it out on this poor innocent young dinosaur here. I'm not gonna even try and pronounce the name. So we have to have, let's see. Well, we weren't able to even use it there, so I wonder if we have to be full rage. Let's use Shockwave. Oh yeah, that's fun. Okay, there's Rampage. So it kind of just procs. Okay. I can get with that. Do not let fear overpower you. The Earth Mother be praised. You've done it. Fair play to you, Sourmouse. You've proven to be a great hunter in your own right. Your spirit is strong. Your bravery is unmatched, and your strength has been fortified. I bow down to your skills. Only the greatest of my ancestors could have accomplished something so incredible. Congratulations. You were right to bring this pylon to my attention, Sourmouse. This is just the sort of thing I've been studying. That it? No follow-up? We're still only 1 out of 3 chapters deep. That's crazy. I feel like we've done quite a bit of quests and we haven't completed another one. But to be fair, there is only 3. So there are probably 3 decent-sized chapters. Do a Shockwave here. Rampage. Okay, well, the good news is we get multiple of them per kill, it seems. Maybe we won't be here all day. And I would imagine we probably have to go down in this this hole in the ground. It's looking like that. I want to read it before I do, just to make sure. Yeah, seems like it. There's probably a bunch of these things in this cave, so might as well go down here first. Actually got the execute off on that one. Almost got it on that one. Close but no cigar. I feel like Rampage is what we were missing. That still poops. Ooh. Can we use guns? I see I sold again, or just deleted that. I'm in the habit of doing that. Since someone called me on that, I know I'm not catching myself doing it. I do it a lot. I guess we can't mount in here, but still. Well, we have to get rid of something if we want to grab the screen. We can't mount in here, so I have to do it. Apparently this was the wrong way. Let's see. Overwhelming Rage. Maximum Rage increased by 30. Shockwave's range increased by 6 yards. And when Shockwave strikes at least 3 targets, its cooldown is reduced by 15 seconds. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. Stamina increased by 5% and armor increase. I think I'm going to take reinforced plates first. Some extra stam armor isn't going to be a bad thing. This looks like the correct way, though. Yeah, here it is. This thing's an elite. I don't see an item. Oh, yeah, this is a 2-player quest. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, but we're going to try. I think we're going to be able to do it. He hasn't done anything to our health so far. Oh no, he's gearing up. Oh no, he's burrowing. He's burrowing, guys. Can never be good. Oh no, easy. That was why was that suggested 2 players? That was super simple. Alright, what's the best way out of here? I hate these Silithus caves, man. They're confusing. I think... Which way did we come? I think we came from this way, because I don't see anything living this direction. Here we go. Cool. Alright, and then I think we can get the rest of the Silithid legs up here. I'm also really excited to do some PvP. I'm not the biggest fan of raiding, to be honest. I'm excited to do Mythic Pluses and dabble with that a little bit, but I'm also really excited for PvP.
Good day to you. See you around.
Yeah, that gear made us look a lot different. Starting to look a little bit more less like a piece of candy.
What's up?
A lot of them because I've got to pay for shipping, or I need a lot of them because I need to pay for shipping, handling, marketing. Oh, and I've got to pay you as well. Well, here's their 96. Brilliant. We're on the cusp of something big here, Sourmouse. Here's your share of the inevitably huge profits. Now on to other matters.
Keep it real.
Here in Marshall's stand, I can't really do too much profiteering without arousing suspicion from the scientists. There is, however, another place where I might have use of you. My business associate, Gremix, has a camp northwest of here, on the opposite side of the volcano. He's a savvy business mind and has a better eye for profit than even I do. I'm sure he could put you to work if you'd like to make some more coin.
Have a good one.
Yeah, we're always in the business of coin. I can't believe we only have 1 out of 3 chapters completed, though, and like we literally only have 1 quest over here left. This has got to branch out to some more.
Hey, how you doing?
Very well. If Quicksil recommended you, then I suppose you're alright. In all our years working together, Quicksil never steered me wrong.
Be good.
Oh yeah. Few quests here.
What's up? Be good.
I'm always looking for a quick way to earn a gold, Sourmouse. If you help me with my newest idea, I'll let you in on a little of the profit. How does that sound to you? I thought so. We're going to be making some glue. Head to the tar pits just north of here and collect me some tar. Not just any tar. You'll need to get it from the beasts that live around the tar pits. As a bonus, if you use my tar scraper on their corpses, you'll keep your hands nice and clean.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
Why can't we? Our inventory's full again. Let's make sure we sell first.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels. Like you.
Can we? We can't use guns. What does this look like? It's probably not even worth throwing on the auction house. I don't know. I better hang on to it just in case. It's a blue. We can sell the greens. Let's keep the blue. Ooh, those legs were actually better for us.
Good fortune to
put
our
those.
friends. I have many lucky doos you like.
I don't think we need these power crystals anymore. He doesn't want my item for whatever reason. I'm hanging on to the shield in case we want to tank. Okay. How much gold do we have? 568.
Time is money, friend.
We already read that quest.
Keep it real.
The Lakari tar pits just north of here conceal a hidden treasure, rare flowers that grow at the bottom of the pits. These tar blossoms, as they are called, are valued for their beauty and their durability. It's been a while since I last harvested tar blossoms, so there should be some new plants growing at the bottom of the pits. Grab some for me. By the way, good luck swimming in tar. It's nothing like swimming in water.
Have a good one. Interesting.
A big part of making money is shamelessness. You have to be willing to profit off the misfortune of others. It all ends up boiling down to one question. How much do you love money? When Marshall and his crew abandoned their refuge up to the north, they left behind lots of supplies. This stuff isn't rare or even particularly valuable, but it's there if you're willing to take it. His camp is up in the cliffs to the north. Oh, and be on the lookout for whatever it was that made them leave.
If you ever need anything.
What's up?
I'm making a flying machine. I got stranded here and I'm absolutely horrible at finding my way around. I'd take a griffin or wind rider back to Gadgetzan, but those beasts just scare me to death. So, will you help me? All I have left to build is the wings, and I was thinking that the webby scales from the pterodactyls and the screaming reaches to the west would be perfect. There's no way I'm going to be going up against one of those, but you look pretty tough. Why don't you give it a try? It's actually a new shield. It's probably way better than the one that we're hanging on to. So in that case, go ahead and get rid of it now.
I have many,
It's back a
many
bag
wares.
slot.
May your feet
Okay.
find good trails.
Here's the pterodax scales that we need. Might as well just start with this. So a lot of these guys, which is good. And they drop multiple per mob. Does Rampage hit multiple targets? Kind of seems like it does, but I don't think it does. Okay, that was actually it right there. We're done with that one. Super sticky tar. Remove the sticky tar from the corpse of a tar elemental. Here we go, right here. Oh yeah, this stuff sucks to swim in. They weren't kidding. Much slower. Be funny if it gave you like a debuff for swimming in it. Called like covered in tar or something. I feel like kind of bouncing in the water is way more effective than swimming in it. Okay. No, we still have some. I was like, are we done? Why did it... It kind of felt like we weren't actually... We didn't get that last one or something. We did. One more of those. Okay. That's done. Now we just need to get the discarded supplies. Ten of them. Hopefully it's not too crazy. is that? Dadanga's grave? Let's check it out. What was that I just picked up? Guardian stone. Oh, it's a crafting regent. Sturdy mount and trusted friend died shortly after the cataclysm. She always hated loud noises. In lieu of flowers, please drop off a few blood petal sprouts. In life, she loved nothing more. Okay, well, we don't have that, so that's not going to be happening. These guys see me from a mile away, dang. Do they get mad when I loot these things? Yep, they do. Didn't even realize that. Okay, 2 more. I think I see the 2 that we can grab, or just 1 at least, actually. 2, yeah, I see 2. They're all over the place, honestly. Okay, awesome. Let's head back. We can turn in.
Yo! Keep it real!
Yes, these scales are perfect. I should be able to get this flyer off the ground with these scales for sure.
Glad I could help!
Yeah, what do you want?
Did you find anything good?
Hurry back.
It's a bunch of junk, but it's a bunch of free junk, and that's all that matters to me. Well, mostly free. Here's your share. Thanks.
Keep it real. Hey, how you doing?
Tara's done it again. This super sticky glue will be all the rage.
Careful out there.
Yeah, this tar is pretty sticky, I guess. I mean, it's sticky, but it's not make fistfuls of money sticky. I guess I'll have to keep thinking.
If you ever need
Hey, I know. We've been looking at the wrong tar creatures. Gremix once told me about a larger than normal tar creature that he ran into. It lurks around the tar pit far to the east of here, south of Fungal Rock. I'll bet that the bigger these creatures get, the stickier they get. We'll make some money yet, Sourmouse. Don't forget the scraper.
Glad I could help. Have a good one.
Have you obtained the tar blossoms yet? I don't see them.
Good.
Oh, there they are. Great work, handsome. Here's some gold. You've earned it.
Glad you're doing business.
And we've hit level 29. Sweet. Well, I think that's a good stopping point. We're really close to level 30. One more level. Let's go ahead and use our last talent points. Hack and slash. Each rampage strike has a 25% chance to refund a charge of Raging Blow. That's pretty sweet. Raging Blow causes every strike of your next rampage to deal an additional 20% damage, stacking up to 5 times. Frenzy Rampage increases your haste by 2% for 12 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. This effect is reset if you rampage. This effect is reset if you rampage a different primary target. I think I'm gonna take the Slaughtering Strikes. I think that sounds good to me. Yeah. So next episode, guys, hopefully we will finish up this zone. We're still 1 out of 3 chapters deep, which is crazy. I feel like we've done a ton of quests here, and we've only put a small dent in the quest chapters, which is just crazy. But we'll be finishing it up hopefully in the next episode. And then we're going to be working our way over either to Feralis or, we, like I said, depending on what your guys' feedback is, we could go somewhere else entirely. I am curious, what are the zones that you guys would like to see? If you could please let me know in the comments of the video, I would appreciate it, and that would kind of help me figure out where you want to take this series. But that's going to be an adventure for another day. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.